We'll make sure. I haven't been in there.
We're here at the American River welding skills competition. This is my welding instructor, Mr. Mark Reese, talking to the class.
Let me do that as soon as I wrap up here. Well, you know what? I already said, is there anybody I didn't?
And this is the whole entire class.
Oh, okay. Let me check on that.
What else small pros you think slack?
Yeah, chip and hammer, something to clean out your slag.
Hey, see this girl right here? She can weld.
Wire brush?
Wire brush. Bring your
Yeah,
wire brush.
her right
of
there.
course. So chip and hammer, wire brush. If you have your own tools that way, yes, bring them in. You should have them. You should be bringing your own tools to that. If you don't have them, well, we can help you out for the day. Make sure we get them back. Make you give your picture ID like we make our students do in the back. Fabrication has 2.5 hours.
For fabrications, are we gonna, just walk in the station, or is it gonna be done?
For fab team, will you just walk in and pick your own station? No. I have set it up so that high school will not be next to another high school team. So it will be high school, college, high school, college, high school. So, if you plan on messing with somebody else's stuff next door to you, well, they're not competing against you and they might be bigger than you. Don't do it. Look out for the little guys, they're more trouble.
What about vice grips?
Vice grips for the fabrication team. You should have brought your own. If you need some, we got some. I don't know what we got in the way of that here. You know how students treat our equipment.
But aside from that,
Probably
most
use it as a hammer.
hand tools and clamps and sort of layout here, all that stuff is fine to bring in.
Yes, you should have your own squares, your own layout tools. Fabrication team. We are supplying the welding machines, the electrodes, the shielding gases, a table to do your cutting on, a vise, 2 grinders. The 4.5 will have both a hard stone and a flapper. No, you shouldn't need an anvil. More questions?
Does the cutting have to be done on the table, or can it kind of be off the table, extend off the table?
Does the cutting have to be done on the table? Don't hurt anybody and don't destroy the room. Other than that, do what you got to do. When you're grinding, fabrication team, observe where your grinding sparks are going. By the way, fabrication team, you will have an oxyacetylene unit, because that's how all your cutting will be done. Watch where your sparks are going. I don't want to see someone throwing their sparks into the oxyacetylene unit. That's going to make me a little nervous. I may have to have a little talk with you. Watch where your sparks are going. Don't be throwing it into somebody else in another booth or another area. Don't be hitting the judges with it. Pay attention to what you're doing. Keep it safe. Right. Safety glasses are required at all times. Clear safety glasses. In the lab, under the hood, it doesn't matter. Keep them on. You walk in that room, put them on. You leave the room, you can take them off.
Do oxyacetylene coats have to be observed before the ground?
For fabrication team, the oxyacetylene cuts do not have to be observed before they're ground. We're going to judge final product. You've got 2.5 hours. That's it. Remember, this is regional level. It usually steps up from here at the state level. The tasks get a little harder, the judging requirements get a little stiffer. This is regional.
All our tanks are full for all the gases?
Are your tanks full for the gases? I don't know. If they're not, we'll make it right. If something happens to where, if you have a machine malfunction and it's your fault, the clock is ticking. If you have a machine malfunction and it is not your fault, then we can give you a little extra time for that, depending on how much time was was you. You bury your contact tip and you gotta replace it, that's on you. That's welder error. You run out of shielding gas and you're just doing the welding, we set up the manifold system, that's on us. Fabrication team, you have your own bottles, that's on you. So if it's something that is not in your control and it malfunctions, make sure to let the judge know right away. We'll make it right. If something malfunctions and it's directly related to you, something that you had control over, fix it, the clock is ticking. More questions? You get more hand tools out of your vehicles? Yes, but we gotta get this thing rolling. I'm already way behind my schedule. I'm gonna start calling.
Hey, I'll get back at you guys a little later, okay? When they start welding.
I call your name.